Wants to actually know whether or not I actually did something. Okay, obsessive poo-poo wanderers, can you please knock it off? You know what that means? I mean, stop. Obsessive bathroom wandering question people. What is he doing in the bathroom? Stop doing that. Stop it. All I have to be is in close proximity of the person, wondering what's going on, what is it, what's the matter, and then suddenly I just like unconsciously, and I find the answer. That's what's the matter over there. My mom went outside, smoked at the bench. I'm gonna play Dead by Daylight. She was acting like a survivor too. She was trying to fix the microwave dish thing that goes on the bottom, the dish thing that spins around, and she couldn't do it. It sounded like she kept fiddling with the generator. It's kind of funny. Like, I love my mom, but I don't love what she brings into the room, and I'm always gonna call it out. I'm always gonna call it out. Let's play a game called Did Kaeo actually go to the bathroom when he said he was gonna go to the bathroom? Or did he do something else? How about let's murder perverts after choosing to be survivor for a little while? You want to murder some perverts with me, Mom? Why not?
Murderous.
Do you think perverts should be killed, or is there an alternative? Why should there be an alternative? No, not everyone gets a second chance, just so you know. Mom, you need water? Did you just say yep and drink water? Who was sitting outside today? Nobody was outside this morning? Say again?
Jonna was coming out when I was going in.
Well, she can go and stay in and lock herself inside her own room. If that's what she wants to do, she can definitely do that. If she wants to lock herself in her room and leave the rest of society alone, she's definitely free to lock herself away into her own room and to leave society alone. Did she say hi to you? Huh? She did? Did she ask you how you are? Just a quick greet? Oh, effective corruption and how quickly viruses can spread, you know. Yeah, Mom? Do you look like her? You don't? What do you look like? Yay. Doesn't that make you happy knowing that you look like you instead of someone else? There's my mom. She's not sultry, double entendre searching type of person. My mom's more down to earth, just sometimes sarcastic, more masculine. None of that, bullshit societal uppity type of shit, and then playing around with his sexuality. Like, no, I'm about to be a killer and then kill the problem. I'm I'm gonna have to solve 2 problems in order to solve that 1 problem. 3. No more perverts. Hey, I have 3 people here that she might like to know whether or not they use the bathroom. 3 people. What do you think? What are you doing?
Scrolling.
Scrolling?
Uh-huh.
What are you eating?
Nugget.
What was that?
Chicken.
Nugget or chicken?
I said nugget the first time because I was eating a chicken nugget.
Ew. She crosses paths with you even for just like a minute. That's disgusting.
Just go do what you do.
Did you mean the N-word? Did you mean the N-word? Did you mean a chicken strip? The chicken strips that I cooked for you the other day?
Yeah.
You feel like being ultra white today? Ultra white?
No.
Wax on, wax off? Oh, wait, that's Asian. You're gonna be one of her?
It's being me.
Yeah, is you being her? Sure you don't want to put your legs up on the bench and show off your feet? It would make you fit in a little bit more over there, you know, at the smoker's bench, since there are only 2 people who go outside to smoke. Seemingly, from your stories. So the first guy being faced is Chainsaw guy, whatever that guy's name is. Don't start pronouncing me into your sick games. Get out if you're gonna start doing that. That's why you should have shown up here earlier, Mom. You should have been up here earlier and not crossed paths with that lady. I'm not with her. She perverts every part of the game. I'm not with her. I'm not for her. She's sick. To my mind, she's sick. I don't want to deal with that. All the rule sets up here start to change. Everything starts to seem really weird. Had enough. They say going outside and speaking to her isn't going to fix anything. So I say, okay, then I won't. Oh yeah, everyone on her side feel good about what just happened. Who is it? Just 2 people on her side? That's all? No? 3? Oh yeah, pronouns. Who are we referring to? Do I feel this emotional disposition towards my mom? No, not really. So who am I talking about? Yeah, figure it out. Stop mixing up your emotions with my mom's. Stop mixing up your brain with my mom's. You're a freaking corruption. Stay out. Get out. In my mind's eyes. Every time I get that visual over to that level of anger, I know that I'm winning. I'm winning right now. Right this moment, I am winning. Biznatch couldn't get me. There's only one person who I know is causing the problems, and my mom said who they are. She said her name, and she's the only person that causes these brain confusions and heart confusions. She's the only person that I know of at this time who causes problems. If it isn't her, it's always someone else, someone from around here. Oh, wow, being around that person brings back synapses, memories, connections, neural connections. Neural connections that are all shit. Tired of it. Like, what neural connection? Did my mom travel with that woman? Did she travel with her? No. You're an effing tick. Yeah, you don't even know my resume. If you mean tick like Hawaiian style, then watch out. Yeah. She wants to consider herself tough, but everyone who smokes begins to lose their brain density. They begin to lose their brain cells, their ability to feel. You don't have pain receptors in your brain, but the brain literally is connected to the neural network, and all cigarettes do is mask your feelings. Just like drinking. Well, kind of. Drinking doesn't really mask feelings much. It'll numb you. Cigarettes numb you too. Nicotine, tobacco, numbing effects. If she were healthy, she would apologize. You know what apologize means? No, she doesn't know what that means. She doesn't know. She makes it like she's known my mom for years, just like Jane. Jane said, "Oh, I've known your mom for 20 years." Like, my mom hasn't even lived here for that long. Like, how do you say that? And then, I mean, you really don't even know. Like, I don't know anything about that lady either, other than what I know about her from my experiences here at Lonnie Holy Apartments. I don't know anything about her. I never traveled anywhere where she has traveled. I don't know. I don't know her stories. I don't know. I didn't really care to ask, but because she decided to be all here and now with her terribleness, you know, instead of, you know, back in the day. Back in the day, like, I don't know what your back in the day is. You're trying to be all hip and all disgusting. Nowadays, of course you're not going to get my respect. Of course you aren't. This was a throw game, so I don't even care. Look at that. That chick doesn't even want to help. She's just standing there. She's like, you know what? Look at this. Look at this. I'm helping the killer. I'm helping the person who's obsessed. I'm helping the person who's making things worse. I'm helping them. Who's the traitor? Just dumb names? What, boy? Oh, would you be kind to the... Yeah. Tell me about this. White populace using the Hawaiians, using anyone who has colored skin. You know, can you help me move this thing? Can you help me do that? Now I have leverage. Hey, Auntie, can you please excuse me? Know your place. Hey, anyone who has similar colored skin to me or darker, tell them to do the same thing. Tell them to help you. You'll learn your place real fast. You'll learn where they placed you in their minds real fast. And then you can take their mind. I don't care about any warnings against me to stop. This is the defense system here. This is the defense system. This is the defense system. It's in my mom's own apartment. This isn't a video camera zooming into people's rooms. I've got nothing to hide. Yeah, those are probably all the questions in that aunt's brain. Yeah, just growing in her brain. What is he doing on the computer? When the more she gets annoyed, the less control she has of her, of the still living cells of her face. Yeah, that's it. This is all counter obsess, counter obsess, counter obsess. As soon as the feeling, as soon as this whatever this is that I'm doing right now, as soon as it's gone and back to being the unfocused ADHD that I have ADHD. As soon as it's back to that, guess what? Then we're back to neutral. Who affected the neutral? Get out of here, lady. Stop walking around in the back of my mom's brain. Stop. Stay out. And they don't listen to stop. They're rapists. There, she just faded away all of a sudden. Shakeable Boar is currently working on this generator with me. No mistakes yet. I know when I would be wrong for, like, totally obsessing. You know what I mean? I know when I would be wrong. I'm in survivor mode, dude. I've got bad things to say about the killer. I can't do anything about that but run away and then mock them. And then help the other survivors that are being affected. That's all I can do. That's the game right now. You know, synchroed with some things in life. I'm doing better at healing than I am at generating with the skill checks, so not bad. Marked as the obsession for a total of 10. What does that say? Oh! Healthy obsession. Heal other survivors marked as the obsession for a total of 10 health states in public matches. So, the lady that I just healed was marked as the obsession. These are the type of people that place politeness above things like obsession. Who place politeness above things like gaslighting. Sorry about that, Muffin Man. That's one of my bads, is that I accidentally gaslight, you know? Not in the way of, like, saying, I didn't do that when I did do that, but, like, not gaslighting, that's not the right term. They call it gassing, I guess. So, no, I'm wrong about the gaslighting, too. I don't gaslight. I accidentally gas, as in, like, it's like on the cusp of, like, it isn't a solid state, you know, disposition that I have against someone. It's not solid state, it's a gaseous state. Even more crazy than liquid state. So the things that are said is kind of take it how you will, you know what I mean? And there's probably admittance. This is probably partially admittance from the woman that made her way into my mom's brain, you know, right at the tail end. Another dredge like, huh? Yo, let's go touch it. I don't feel any connection to this creature being, I mean, I don't know. This is the creepiness that's like the feeling itself that invades me. That right there, that thing. Who wants to feel that? You know, change the look into a feeling. Who wants that? I don't want that around. I'm not referring to my mom. I mean, if it's an entity that's I don't know, that's getting kind of out there. I'm trying to make an excuse now for the, I try to make excuses for every poor person that I have to call out for affecting my brain. Like, I'm not calling out random strangers. I'm not calling out viewers or something, you know? I'm not calling out YouTubers and, you know? What are the effects that... What did my mom bring back? Uh-oh, that's not good. She didn't bring back anything good. If you aren't going to be kind, no, the kindness that you're wanting is to get wet. Okay? Entity or lady, whoever it is, whatever it is, that's why you want kindness. Because you want to see how far the kindness can go. No, I don't want your kindness to go anywhere. I like to be kind, but I'm not going to let your kindness get the best of me. I'm not going to let it get all disgusting. I don't want it. That's why I end up turning mean, and then that's when you start becoming obsessive. Obsessively mean until you can gain control, regain control. And then you get kindness, you're trying to say, be kind now! You're desperate. And then I have to have the sad memory of me having gone to the hospital just to use the bathroom, and then some guy that reminded me of someone that you know, I'm not going to mention who, you know, basically saying when my stomach was hurting, basically saying, oh, we poisoned you because you wouldn't shut up. That was close to the truth, wasn't it? They'd want to do that to me. Yeah, politeness. That's what polite people do. They don't want to get their hands too dirty. Does that scare you? Does that concept scare you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there's the truth. The truth showing up over here saying, we've had enough. It just hit me. Yeah, now you all know. Now you all know. Can you stop running? Stop running. Stop running. Stop running. Stop running. Thank you. Shakeable board. with help from the Muffin Man. The women are saying, no, you need to be quiet too if you want to survive. I don't really want to. I want to turn into a killer. Okay? I'm being tempted. Right? When stops have been abused, and then when the abuser of the stop says, or doesn't stop, thing is disgusting. Get out of here. I don't know what that thing is called, like, I forget the name of it. I do know, however, that what I'm currently concentrated on is getting out of this killer's way of thinking. Their area of effect, their area. I'm getting out of their area. And that's game. That's game, buddy. That's game. That's game. All your secrets are gone now. If I don't survive this, I gotta survive again. What if she's actually parasiting off of my will to survive? What if that's how the game is currently working? God, what the heck is this? Why does... It's like everywhere. It's disgusting to look at, too. It's everywhere. Whatever that entity is. That's the type of killer they are? Demented? Disturbing? Is that the effect that it has on me? Ew, it just spit purple goo at me. Oh, you didn't kill me though. You didn't kill me. It's toxic, it's disgusting. What is that? I survived. And now I'm watching Shakeable Boar make it to the escape. Poppy Nate and the Muffin Man, Shakeable Boar, we all escaped. That's what that killer is called, the Unknown. ATM Rich Forever is that person's name. That's got to be the only connection. That's the only reason why they're still around. No wonder everyone who has money, they keep saying, "Yeah, silence you, you poor man!" Like, what are you talking, dude? You don't see that thing running around, like, messing people up? You don't see it? What are you talking about? That was a double bonus for blood points playing the chaos mode. I didn't realize I was just playing normal game mode. It's chaos mode time. Oh man. You guys didn't even get to see. Of course that happens to me, of course. At least I have the sounds recorded in the background, though. I win with that. I got the sounds. You can hear the sound of the killer. I got it recorded. So. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. Of course, that's what happens, though. I mean, I ran through that. They swam through that. I mean, they sabotage. They sabotage and they sabotage. It's irritating. Get them out of here. They're not on our team. They are parasites. They're bad. Them, as in, you know, the disgusting entity thing, the unknown killer that leaves its disgusting looking self everywhere, you know? Ah, that sucks. I didn't get that recorded. Only the audio. Damn. But that's the type of shit that happens. That's the, like, here, you want to ruin us or something? We're gonna ruin you or something like that. It's just kind of how that is. It's not karma. It's literally someone throwing it. So we have someone that throws their weight around body-wise, and then we have someone who throws their weight around mentally. I'm not even mad at that. Like, I mean, at this point, I expect for there to be sabotage moments like that. It's expected. Every time I basically tell my obsessor, screw off. Or the obsessor of my mom, whoever it is they're obsessing on. If they're obsessing on my mom, I don't know why they do that. Just because they are there? That's a different type of killer. I'm not yet acquainted with this one. This one is like an elk head. Has throwing weapons. Alright. I think that's like the Wendigo or something. What if me as the defensive unit for my mom. What if I'm the defensive unit for my mom, and then it's just my defenses are activating because my mom's not acting normal. She's not acting right. There's something that's like weird about her, and I'm detecting that, you know? So if I'm detecting that, then that's why I start getting kind of upset. But if it's all in her brain, then it's like, I mean, I can't, how am I supposed to get it out of her brain without interacting with her? You know, I can't. That's why they get into her head. She just sits there and leaves herself as an open circuit for them to connect all their shit to. Because I need to smoke. I need to smoke. I need to smoke. I get all excited like that, you know, out of some sort of protective instinct. I feel like something weird is going on. Like, I just spoke with my mom normal this morning. She spoke with me normal, no problems. And then really one visit, from that whatever you want to call it, one visit from her screws everything up. Yeah, this guy's one of those relentless ones. No connection to the prior game, from what I can tell. I don't know. Mind's Eye shows the person who was in question walking off, so I don't know. I don't feel much more. They're walking off. They see the light at the end of the tunnel. Bye. Thank you. The police lady saved me. That's nice. I'm not wrong about my mom's defensive needs in terms of mental, but in terms of physical, I mean, she's not in physical danger. God dang it, man! They really don't want me to be healed. This elk head. This elk head wants me to be damaged. Am I the elk head this time? Am I them? I'm just kind of pissed off. I'm supposed to be mad at myself for having accidentally not recorded gameplay the first game of this. They hear me say of this when I say the first game of this, and then yeah, in the unconscious, he said of. I just got a fog thing. I don't know how well that'll work with that thing. Elk head. I am gonna help Migo PF here repair this generator. I was gonna help them. I don't even know what really happened outside. I really don't. My mom could have made that story up. So that's why I'd rather refer to whatever was changing my mom as an entity. Because a good mom doesn't turn into that. Doesn't turn into something else that bothers their son or daughter. A good parent doesn't do that. Three more generators left. We've got 2 wounded, 1 grounded. Already won a game of Civilization 5 this morning. XCOM was a drag. You know what they also call drags, right? Cigarettes? Cigarettes are called drags, I mean. There's another term for drag. Yeah, reminds me of that camping game. Oh, guess what I'm bringing camping with me. And then you and the person that they're cruising with. Yeah, see, that's it. The elk found me instantly, and that's game. The camping game is you and all the people that are playing the camping game and know how to play. You list the items that you want to bring with you to camp, but you don't tell anyone new that you're listing items that begin with a particular letter. Like if the letter L, oh, I'll bring a lighter. Oh, I'll bring Listerine. Oh, I'll bring a lamp. You know, that game was introduced to me by the person that my mom said she had encountered this morning, and that was when my mom and I used to play what we just called the word game. And it was open to anyone who just wanted to add a word on. What do you call it? Word association game. So you just, I don't know, you say the word apple. What does it remind you of? Or like, where does your brain go with the term apple? Apple, upgrade or something, right? So then that woman showed up and she introduced that game. They said, here, let's play this instead. Let's play the camping game. And I was just sitting there with my mom like, really? You're gonna hijack the game that my mom and I are playing? I didn't have any animosity yet. I just kind of felt like, you know, like, come on. Can these ladies, the women overall, can they just leave me and my mom alone? Constantly causing trouble. Introducing me and my mom to a game where it's divide and conquer, basically, or exclusionary. You don't get to. I think that was the first conversation, one of the first conversations ever that that lady had sitting down with me and my mom. Just add an element on top of this game where I mean, well, I guess it's already kind of present. You have like a survivor with you as a survivor. You have a survivor with you that just doesn't stop jinxing everything, doesn't stop getting in your way, doesn't stop messing things up, stabs you in the back, causes you to have haunting visions of them. Like I don't want to. I don't want to see them. It bothers me, to see. I don't want intrusive visuals of that person. I don't get that from my mom. My mom doesn't. I mean, very rarely have I ever had an intrusive visual. It's usually people who I know are obsessing in some way. They're obsessing. That happened to me actually. There's this guy that I used to know, and I don't remember him being like obsessed or like, he was into psychology and all that kind of stuff, like into massage and all kinds of, I don't know, just the more zany type of stuff, like alternative schools and theories instead of the normal, so he was interesting, but at one point I remember I didn't really like him because I kind of saw through something that he did, and then right after that point, um that was one of the, like, I think it was like the third time that I had like a stained visual in my mind for like a moment of the face of that guy. I was just driving around in my Chrysler 300 and suddenly his face like 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 he was focused at a picture of me or something, and then wanted me to see his face. So that lady and the intrusive thought, that's not the first time. Oh no. It's one of those chicks that like are weird. Thanks, Kirito. 1969? That's creepy as heck. Tall ass lady just running around silently. Tall, I said. Stop trying to be everything and everyone. Intrusive visuals. Oh man. Jake Park is now a bot. I know, I'm sorry that I was doing that a moment ago. And for the screw up. I don't know, maybe it has something to do with having canceled one of my appointments too, because I don't know, it isn't useful for me to go there. Where are you? There. Oh, so he skipped out on his appointment? Okay, this is how crazy he is. This is how stupid he is. This is it might not have, it might have been those people, you know? Gotta consider all relativities. It's just the immediate usually takes more precedence. So, of course, you know, people who, like, as an example, if there are multiple homeless people causing a problem somewhere, and then someone says, okay, this guy is actually really cool, but he's homeless. And then as soon as you say that, it triggers a person who hates the entire demographic, who deals with them all the time. And no more. Yeah, he's really cool though. No. And they aim at you, even though, you know what I mean? This is water and air. Water and air. The fire has calmed. When my mom was fixing the microwave, the dish in the microwave, and having trouble doing it, I asked, do you need help to fix the microwave? And she said, yeah, actually, I need some help. It's one of those one-man generators, which I had to get out of the way. Good skill checks, no grades. Sad start to an otherwise kind of ordinary DVD playthrough. Looking forward to upgraded gameplay probably in the next 2 or 3 days or so. Probably not tomorrow, because tomorrow there are going to be alarms going off at every time of the day. According to notice and update, there are going to be alarms going off around here. So, and that's from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So it's just more delayed gratification. It's supposed to be immediate suffering, but it all depends on how you look at it. And why would a poor man, a homeless man, why would he have the ability to see delayed gratification? Right? It's all just attacks from people who have money. I basically have gotten to witness how people like to attack me when they have money and I don't. Take more options away. Make him feel how little bit of money that he has. Make him feel it. Sink him into the ground. Chinese people. You know what I mean? 0 point some game. Chinese, there can be only one Highlander in terms of money. Suddenly I have the intrusive vocals in my mind of the unholy one. What's going on, buddy? Chinese money? No heart. Look, there's no heart in this guy. Look. Okay, the tall, creepy girl didn't really care about me at all. She just needs to accept, though, that she's tall and creepy. She's also pretty fast, too. She didn't have anything to do with me, though. Ooh. I don't know. I could be mentally weak. I could be mentally strong, and then when something makes its way in, my brain just like, you know, it's a strong factory that perpetuates whatever it is that's wanted to be produced, and that's why I call a lot of the inputs that I receive toxic around this environment. And then part of the output is me sounding like that and being like that and seeming crazy. I don't need therapy to understand all this shit. I really don't. It was getting annoying listening to him constantly go on and on. Yeah, imagine what's going on in my brain. What's getting annoying up here. Imagine that. Remember how it was basically alarm systeming for the other game, for Civilization 5, saying what was going on around Civilization 5? Well, if you feel annoyed from the output, then go talk to the input. But then at some point, you know, it makes me wonder, like, what is the input that is coming from the people that are, like, really toxic around here? Is it input that they're getting, or is it, like, they're toxically, like, how would you be able to tell the difference between someone who has simply received input from the environment and someone who is churning something and being kind of disgusting in their own heads, I guess? Imagine people who obsess over you and want to become you. They want to take your place in life. And then you have to fight that off. And then police officers say, dude, you seem like a wacko, you know? Your local police officers say, you're kind of being whack. You're like, well, what do you expect, man? Do that to a police officer, they're going to turn wacky. They're gonna start filing reports. They're gonna start making all kinds of threats. Like, you come over here anywhere near me, and I'm gonna take this AR, and and they're gonna push their luck with, you know, all the threatening and shit like that. Try it. Try it on one of these upstanding, sane citizens. Too early on the great skill. I mean, don't actually do what I said. Sorry. I'm not saying it in terms of, like, I'm giving you an order to go and do that. I'm saying it like, well, think about it rationally. What do you think's gonna happen if you go after someone who is sane and you keep going after them? What do you think's gonna happen? All I did was walk outside and say hi, and this is how these types of elderly coffee drinker types are. All they do, they like imagine someone who's like peaceful, not moving, doing nothing, and then they just suddenly go like this. They point their finger, like look at the game. They go like this, and then they walk away. Some people might think nothing of it, but when you're around those people a lot, like, what does that mean? You're gonna care about it? You're gonna say, dude, that guy was pointing. Like, I don't know, am I crazy for wondering what that was about? Dude, all he did was just walk up and point his finger. Yeah, but why? What is he doing? It doesn't matter why. We need more perspective, but unfortunately, that type of perspective doesn't really belong in gaming much. Unless you're playing, like, I don't know, a brain rot game to balance it. A bit late on the great skill check, but got a good skill check. Not a bad thing. Alright, before this happened, well, his brain squiggle vocals, some guy saying, show off then. Show off. Is that what this has to do with? Like, someone jealous of my ego or something like that? Show off. If you show off, if you keep showing off, then we're gonna obsess. Like, I mean, is that what the leverage is supposed to be? Thank you for healing me, Slasher Gigi. And how literal are we being, you know? What if someone's brainwaves can actually travel from yourself to them, or to, like, you know, someone else? What if that's what's actually going on? What if I'm legit for thinking that? So what's the situation right now? My mom's resting, and I was going through some thinking. Some coulds, could be, was, internal brain thinking. And playing a video game. Recovering from that stupid thing that I did where I didn't change the scene to showing me playing the game, but hey, at least you heard it, right? You can't always get the best. You have to subscribe for that. Why doesn't he think about his future with YouTube? Why doesn't he think about that? Coming from the environment that I've had to deal with, you wouldn't ask that question anymore. Being me around here, you wouldn't ask the question. Alright, I just healed up Shamu Girl Lily. Hey, you want to be a veteran of my situation? You want to have to save your mom from mental things, and not just physical things? You want to play that game? You'll kill yourself. You keep telling yourself that you saved her. Yeah, you go ahead. You keep telling yourself that. You keep telling yourself that. No, actually, I shoveled my mom into death. Why isn't she dying? How about that? You all know me. Why is she alive? Right? You know me, right? Defend her, and then I have to defend myself. But the only way to defend her is to be on the attack, because what? Well, being on the defense, like a defense turret, when the person isn't around, I mean, what do you have to do? You have to attack the problem differently. You can't just, you know. So going back to thinking about my YouTube career, we're like right on the cusp here. They don't want me to leave this area safely. They. those who control the sacrificial hooks down there, who would want for me to be hanging on the hooks, we don't give a crap about your kind. We don't care if you're trying to make it. You should be in a perpetual state of fear for the things that you have done or said. We don't see you defending anybody. We see you being crazy. Yeah. The lost JVS got out of here fast. They must have been waiting right at the door. I like all kinds of kinds. I like white kinds, I like brown kinds, black kinds, I like Asian kinds, Indian kinds. I mean, let's call it by nationality so it doesn't sound crude. I like Anglo-Saxon Jude kinds. I like British kinds. I like Norwegian. I like them, but as soon as they don't like me, then and as soon as they all clump together in a thumbs down mode at me, then I don't like that group. Cut that group in particular off from the, demographic becomes irrelevant. It's just, you don't like me? What's the reason? Intrusive visuals, focusing on that, there's like almost nothing. Just like an outline of a person, nothing really. Frozen state of mind. Waste of time focusing on that. There's nothing going on. No inputs to that factory. I've said on Facebook before, if you don't want to be seen, then stay off my radar. And to stay off my radar, that means stay away from me. And stay away probably from my mom. So I'm trying to think, like, if it's an entity. It's a problem that I just want to solve for good. I just don't know. I don't know what the solution is. There's no violent solution according to how I feel right now. So there's no turbulent winds, I don't know. Good guys. Uh-oh. I wonder if it shows whether or not I'm using the monitors. I've never figured that out yet. I don't know about it. I haven't read about it. Oh. Uh-oh. I just saw him enter the, So I guess there's an outline. He saw me looking at the camera. Now I feel like no animosity towards like anyone. I don't feel a sudden us versus them. I don't feel that. I feel like things are cool. God dang it. Oh, that sucks. Whatever perk it is that I have, now I have to stay in the dying state. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. And now there is something I can do about it. How was I supposed to expect that the medikit was going to turn into that? Can you please just leave us all alone? You maniacal animatronic thing. And then thing is another trigger word on the wet people. Just to let you know. The thing is a slip word. Like that thing, that thing, that thing. My mom doesn't know what it means, but it's still in the unconscious of the town, so reactivity, like why did I do that? That type of shit, you know. Wake up, people. Wake up, sheeple. It's making me feel like I shouldn't even drink water anymore. Like, maybe I should drink soda. Only soda. We only have 4 generators done. But, only one of us got hung up just a moment ago. Only one of us. We're doing okay. Now, 2 of us. Both with 1 life. Saturn Rain and Just Need Soup. Doing alright. We're doing alright. I wonder if you could actually run into the animatronic when you go into that room. Imagine a conversation, something to do with my Facebook posts. He's leaving dating and women and all marriage and things like that. He's leaving it up to God. And then a woman saying, oh, a lot of good that did. A lot of good that does, leaving things up to God. Yeah, well, you know, God isn't the problem. People are the problem. Leave things up to people, nothing's ever really gonna get done. You have faith in God, like, everything falls into place, you know? You have faith in God known? Well, my faith can only go as far as God known. I am not God. long as I'm not harassing anyone and making malicious, violent threats, I'll be okay on this platform and other platforms. As long as I respect the community. And if I have to tell real life stories, well, I can. I can also express how I feel about it, but as long as I don't make any threats. It's hard not to want to threaten someone who kind of threatens your life or lifestyle in a way, you know? Especially someone who just doesn't stop. Like if you could imagine probably a woman that gets, I don't know, harassed or something, and then suddenly she says, she uses the K word, I'm gonna kill you! Starts screaming about it online, like, sorry, but we gotta shut your account down, even though she's being stalked. I just want to be able to have nice things. Some Korean guy walks up to, or a Japanese guy, or whatever. No. Oh. Oh, and he has blonde hair. Whoa. Sorry, but you can't threaten people who are harassing and kind of threatening you. You're not allowed to do that. Sticks and stones, man, can break my bones. Words can get you sued. I'll take that. I don't know, it might not be the women who are at fault. It could be a guy that's like between them and then they go at each other. I don't know. My mom's not obsessed with me. I think. Saturn raid. Where's that big, beautiful gate to get me out of this place? Where is it? There it is. We won. We won. Let's go. I guess not yet. We're gonna wait for that girl. Come on. This way. Yeah. Look at the guy with it. You leave. You leave. Oh, it's already 12 o'clock. It's already lunchtime. Alright, I'll be back. Shall be back.